Hi everyone, my name is Owen Kuhn. This is my safety and the course project for Logistics Management 229. Today is December 6th, and this presentation I'll be talking about motor carrier and safety regulations and why they matter and part of transportation operations. Why did I choose motor carrier safety operations over the other ones? I chose the motor carriers because trucking is the backbone of supply chain in the United States, and almost everything we buy touches a truck at some point. And even small safety issues can cause major problems. Since I'm studying supply chain and want to work in logistics and purchasing, understanding the safety side of motor carriers is something that I will use forever throughout my career. Trucking also has the strictest federal safety rules, and I wanted to understand how they actually affect daily operations throughout a company. So, some background and context here is the motor carrier safety is mainly regulated by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, tongue twister, or the FMCSA. Their job is to reduce crashes, injuries, and deaths involving large commercial vehicles. The FMCA creates and enforces the rules that trucking companies and drivers carriers must follow. The rules cover things like driver qualifications, hours of service, vehicle maintenance, hazardous materials, and electronic safety systems for the trucks. They're all designed to keep drivers safe and protect the public on the road. So, key safety rules and how they affect every single operations for a trucking company or anyone delivering anything with a semi or trucking on these American roads. So, hours of service. These rules, they limit how long a truck driver can be behind a wheel before taking a break. For example, drivers can only drive up to 11 hours after 10 hours off duty. So, there are also rules for 14-hour windows and 30-minute breaks. This affects operations. Carriers must plan routes, loads, and delivery times around these limits. It prevents fatigue, but it also means dispatchers have to schedule realistically so drivers do not violate their logs. So, number 2, the electronic logging devices, ELDs. FMCSA requires most commercial drivers to use ELDs to record their driving time. This replaces the old paper logbooks. So, what's the impact on that? The operations becomes more transparent and accurate. Carriers must train drivers on ELD use and avoid pushing unrealistic deadlines since the device automatically records the drive time. So, no hiding from the FMCSA. So, number 3, driver qualification rules. Drivers must have a valid CDL, pass medical exams, and meet drug and alcohol testing requirements, and maintain a clean driving history. Impact on that is companies may have to keep driver qualification files, run background checks, and monitor compliance. This adds admin work but protects carriers from motor liability. Number 4, vehicle maintenance and inspections. Trucks must be inspected daily, regularly serviced and kept in safe operating conditions. The FMCSA can issue fines or put vehicles out of service if they fail inspections. So what's the impact on that? Companies must invest in preventative maintenance and keep detailed records. Downtime becomes a normal part of operations because trucks need their scheduled repair and inspection periods. Number 5, hazardous materials and transportation rules. If a motor carrier hauls dangerous goods, and they must follow strict DOT hazmat standards, including proper labeling, secured packaging, and driver-specific hazmat training. Impact on that is the increased training costs, documentations, equipment needed, and routing rules. But if it prevents spills, fires, and major disasters, so that's a good thing. Okay, so people that I use for the sources and the credit is the FMCSA, the FMCSA.gov, the Department of Transportation, and then also the Code of Federal Regulations to figure out all this information for this little speech I got going on here. So, summary of everything I learned over doing all this research on trucking laws is that this project helped me understand motor carrier safety is a huge part of transportation operations. These rules seem strict at first, but they are designed to protect drivers, companies, and even the publics on all the roads. Good safety practices reduce accidents, deaths even, and cut costs from downtimes and lawsuits and build trust with customers. So, I also learned that safety and efficiency go hand in hand. Following the FMCSA regulations helps companies avoid violators, delays, and expensive fines. As someone going into the supply chain, knowing these rules will help me plan shipments better, communicate with carriers, and understand these realistic and delivery timings, because I know everything happens slowly. So, overall, safety in motor carrier transportation is not just a legal requirement, it's a key part of the freight moving forward and keeping people safe. So, thank you guys for listening to my video. Hope I did good here, getting a little bit of dry mouth. But thanks for watching. I learned a lot here studying over the motor carrier transportation for this project, and I'm excited to rewatch this and keep learning about it, because it's honestly exciting topic, and as technology keeps going stronger, it's going to keep getting better. So thank you guys for listening and watching, and see you soon. Peace out.